In this video today, we're talking about LISS cardio, and I'm going to use my degree in exercise science to help you guys better understand on why this might just be a fat loss hack that you need to start implementing today. So let's get into this. So now LISS cardio stands for low intensity steady state cardio. This is the type of cardio that you can have a conversation while you're actually doing and usually lasts for a longer extended periods of time, like 30 minutes to 60 minutes. The type of cardio where you can watch Netflix or catch up on YouTube videos like this one here. Low intensity steady state cardio has a good amount of benefits, so let's start there. This type of cardio has a lower cortisol response. Now cortisol is the stress hormone. When we stress our body, we have cortisol spikes. When we do higher intensity interval training, this would be something like an interval using a sprint or even using the same bike, just using really high intensity. Now these spikes in cortisol aren't that big of a deal and your body can manage with them. Stress can be a good thing on the body, especially when it comes to exercise. But if you are trying to lose weight and you're in a calorie deficit, that's where these spikes can become problematic. Or if you're lifting weights, these spikes in cortisol could also be negatively impacting your ability to gain muscle. Lower intensity exercise doesn't seem to have that same problem. And for people trying to lose weight, making sure you don't spike your cortisol can help with that weight loss process because research shows that higher cortisol levels can make it more difficult to lose stubborn fat. Now, another benefit is that this is pretty sustainable and joint friendly. This is easy on my knees, my ankles, my hips, my low back. This can be done by pretty much everyone. You can do this just by going outside and walking. You can use a recumbent bike, a spin bike, any of these options, as long as you're getting your heart rate up a little bit and able to sustain that for a period of time, that's perfect. Now with this, there's a higher fat utilization. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, I've done a lot on walking and how it can be an effective weight loss strategy. Well, this is a very similar process. I'll try to explain this as easy as I can. When we exercise, we have different fuel sources. So we have carbohydrates and we have fats. When we use a slower pace activity, we have a higher percentage of that energy coming from fat. When we do higher intensity activities, a larger percentage of that comes from carbohydrates. Now, this doesn't mean that you're gonna burn more fat overall, but what it does mean is that over a longer duration, you can know that you're burning and utilizing a larger percentage of fat. And when paired correctly with a calorie deficit and resistance training, you at least can be sure that you're gonna be burning more fat and retaining as much muscle mass as you can. And when people are trying to lose weight, that's one of the most important things, is that we want to look more toned. And if we start losing fat and muscle, we're just gonna look smaller overall. Keeping and retaining as much muscle is going to keep us healthier. So for someone in a calorie deficit, this is a definite game changer. Now, I live in Buffalo, New York, and it's really tough to get outside most of the year and walk. I mean, 6 months out of the year, it's pretty much bad weather. So having a bike like this inside the garage or inside your home gym really can make a big difference to being able to keep up on your cardio. And I wanna give a shout out to Merach. They sent me this recumbent bike here. I've been riding it the last 2 weeks and I definitely think it's a great purchase. If you're looking for a recumbent bike, I do have a link in the description if you guys are interested. Check it out. I will link to a video at the end of this one on my other channel reviewing this bike specifically. If you want more information on it, click that and head over there. To sum this all up, LISS cardio can be an effective fat loss strategy if you pair it correctly with resistance training and with a good diet. Working harder isn't always smarter, and hopefully this can be a tool you can mix in with all of your other knowledge on fitness. And I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that like button, consider subscribing to the channel. The video I talked about reviewing this bike's right up here. YouTube thinks this video down here is best for you, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.